What's going on, guys? Asian Eyes White Dragon here. Welcome to part 4 of the staples in the XYZ area of your extra deck. Now we're going to talk about Roach. Roach is a relatively difficult card to get just because he's secret rare. People like to opt to play Utopia or Roach in some cases. I personally like Roach a lot more, even though people will argue that he is relatively easy to get over. He is dark. He can negate, 2 effects, which makes him amazing versus agents. And I like him just because it forces your opponent to, enter their battle phase, essentially. Or, if they're going to Dark Hole, then your Utopia wouldn't really matter anyways. Because I had someone argue that, well, they're just going to Dark Hole your Roach. Well, if you had Utopia, it wouldn't make a difference. Just because in my personal extra deck, I didn't have room for Utopia and Roach. And I opted to play Roach because he's a lot more aggressive. And, it can just shut down your opponent. Whereas when you go for Utopia, they're just going to go for an XYZ, to basically force you to, block attacks, like Leviathan Dragon, because then they'll just force you to block, and then next turn they'll be at 3,000 because, a turn has gone by, and obviously you don't want to crash. So, it's just really good to get out Roach because your opponent essentially can't, get anything big out that is really a problem without entering the battle phase. Like, yes, your opponent could summon Thunder King and just crash into it, and that doesn't really net them that much. It doesn't put them at a point where you're in a very bad situation, because they're left on the field with essentially nothing, unless they're special summoning anyways, and obviously Roach can negate that. But yeah, Roach, very good just for negating twice. I really like this card, because agents are quite popular at my locals, and negating a Christia and then negating a Hyperion is always good. Also negating Black Luster Soldier is always good, plus he's dark, so if you want to get out, your Dark Arm, you got more Darks for, Dark Arm's effect. And overall, really solid card. He does have relatively low defense, but if you think about it, if they're going to book your Utopia is going to not have its effect anyways. And essentially, once you have Utopia, because I get this argument all the time, well, Utopia is, stronger attack, but Utopia, they're just going to synchro, they're going to go for Trish or Bryo and just send Utopia back, and then you're in a bad situation anyways. Whereas Roach is just overall really good. If I did have room, though, do not get me wrong, I would definitely be playing both. But I personally feel that Roach definitely deserves a spot in the staples if you can get your hands on one of these awesome Roach cards. And what's really cool is in Spanish, this card is actually called La Cucaracha, which is awesome. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think of Roach, because I talk about Roach and Utopia all the time just because I want to fit both of them in, but I'm actually playing double Levier in my deck, and it just works really well. Just obviously honest multiple times is pretty dirty. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.